heard of Rudolph and his shiny nose.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today we have this Mr. Hankey ornaments slash figurine. So what you'll need: brown clay, glow in the dark, opal, white, red, black, bacon bond, some clay softener, rolling pin, wire, string of your choice, scissors, cutting tool, pliers, a pointy tool and a blending tool, jump ring, and an ice screw. So let's get started. So what you first want to do is split your brown into 3 balls, and you want one slightly bigger than the other, then the other 2. That's going to be the bottom part. So what you want to do is just roll it into like a cone shape, like so. Then for the other 2, they're just going to be like little ovals. Then you just go ahead and put it right on top of the cone shaped one, and you grab the blending tool and blend it right in. Another little oval. And same as before, you just blend it. Now you take the red and you roll one of the sides so it could be thin, from thick to thin. So it could be kind of like a pointy hat. Then you put it down on the flat, make it flat on one side, and it kind of resembles like a Hershey's Kiss. So you want to do that, and then measure, get the head, what's gonna be the head, and then cut off a little bit from the top like so, and then fit your hat to the head. You just want to cut off the tip of the hat. Grab a little bit of white and roll it into a semi-thin snake, and then just wrap it around the hat and blend the 2 seams together. You just want to take the pointy tool and then just poke at it, and then in circular motions, whatever motion you want. You just want to make it look like fur. And do it to all the white. Then you want to get a little bit more white, make a little ball, grab a little bit of the wire, and then same thing, poke it all over until you have it like this, and then grab the wire again, make a little hole on the actual hat, and go ahead and put the little ball inside the little hole, and there's your hat. So now you take some more white and you make kind of like an M, and that's gonna be the eyes. Just lift it right up, get your Mr. Hankey and put it right on his face. Then you want to take a small snake of brown and blend it in to resemble his cheeks. Now you take some black, flatten that out pretty thin, and you make the mouth is just a triangle. Grab that, and then you go ahead and place it right there. Then we go back to the black, cut out a lot of ovals so we could make the eyes. You just choose the two best eyes from there and you just go ahead and place them. Then you make really thin snakes and make kind of like the smiling part of it for the cheeks. Then you make the same little white snakes, and those are going to be the eyes for the eyes. Now we're making the tongue. Make like a little heart and lift it and place it right in the bottom part of the mouth. And you want to make a couple eyelashes. Now you grab the wire and cut whatever length you want, and then do that again for the second arm. Grab white and make two little balls, and then you just make one little cut, and that's going to be the thumb from the mittens. Once you have the general shape, you want to get the tool, whatever tool you have, and make that little indentation to separate. Then grab the wire, put it in the little mitten, and put it in the body, and there you go. The same for the other arm. Then you want to take the pointy tool and also make that little border fluffy. And there you go, both of them. Do that to both of them. Before baking, we're just gonna make the little hole on top. Put it in and then stick it right back out. And now it is ready to go into the oven. While it's baking, you get your glow in the dark and you make a little mountain or hill, which is going to be the stand of the figurine. Then you flatten it out mostly in the edges and then leave a little mountain in the side, in the middle. I made mine off to a little more to one side. Then you take your opal, flatten it out, and then put it right on top like a blanket of the base, like so. You don't have to be neat because we're gonna be poking at it to make it look like snow. So you just take your pointy tool and do the same thing as before, all over. I think this looks really pretty. The opal, like that, looks really nice. So this is just showing a little bit of the glow in the dark. Then you take a little bit of the brown, add some of the clay softener, and with the blending tool you want to just mix it or make it more liquefied. And I'm pretty sure you could guess what that is. So now that Mr. Hankey is all cooled off, we want to take him and we're gonna stick him in the base, but first I'm making little holes so it could be easier for him to enter. And you just take whatever you have and make the hole a little bit bigger, and then just stick him right in to mark where he's gonna fit. And then now to ruin something pretty, you just put the fake poop that we make and make the stains or the prints that he leaves behind. Make sure to put some in the base like so where he's standing it looks like he's staining there too. And now we bake that. And while that's baking, we just put the eye screw right on top. And also the jump ring. I ended up putting a lobster clasp on it, so you might want to do that too. Then you take your string, cut out the length you want, tie a couple knots, I did 2, and then just cut off the excess. And because we added the wire, you can move his arms all over the place. So now that the base is baked, we just put Mr. Hankey where he belongs. So here's where I added the lobster clasps. I think adding the clasp was a better idea because you could make it a figurine or just simply attach the string to make it an ornament. So you could choose which one you want. Now here I'm just charging the glow-in-the-dark part a little bit to show you guys a little bit of what that does. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!